Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Beanie's here. Welcome to the Thursday night live show. We are thrilled to have you with us tonight. If you are new, we are Maymay Made It. Everything that you see used in the show tonight can be purchased in our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. There will be some announcements tonight, and you'll want to go to maymayevents.com to sign up for those things that we'll be talking about later on in the show. We're just thrilled to have you with us tonight and hope that if you enjoy yourself that you'll subscribe to our channel. One more thing, we want you to give us a thumbs up. We call that Vinnying the video, so we would appreciate that as well. Maymay, what you got going on tonight?
First off, do y'all care if I have a ponytail? Here's what happened. I put it up today and forgot. Now I have a big old ponytail mark in my hair, and I don't like looking at it.
Well, put the ponytail back in.
So I'm going to look like I had a really short haircut, but I didn't. I got a ponytail. Listen, so many cool things today. So many cool things. Cool thing number one is this, which we'll talk about later. Cool thing number two is our workshop, our class our Make It Go rounds, everything set for Craft-A-CROPolis. You don't want to miss these classes, okay? These opportunities. Our workshop is called the Stash Strategy, okay? I'm going to take you through step by step, actually being able to use your stash. We're going to do it in a way that touches on what I do, like when it's time to make a project, how I sit down to plan it. I'm going to take you through all of that. And I'm going to show you how to get the most out of the supplies you already bought. Okay. If this goes well at my event, if everybody enjoys the class, because this will be the first time I'm bringing this one out, then I will probably bring it to an online event later. Okay, we'll do it as like an online quarterly class that we do. So if you wanted to take our workshop, it is hands-on, okay? There will be, and you'll get an email about it, there'll be some supplies we want you to bring to the classroom, but don't worry, you'll have them with you at the crop. You always do. Nothing super special. You will get some supplies also in your kit price or in your class price, okay? And it's super affordable to take that, but it's going to be fun. And I'm working on a PDF workbook that you're going to get with it. So you'll be able to take home the information and actually have the workbook to take notes as we go. But it's going to be the Stash Strategy or Strategery, because that's what my mom and I always called it, Strategery. So the Stash Strategery is what we're going to do. And I think you'll love it. I really do. The other workshop is a sewing workshop, and this one I'm super excited about. Do I have the bag? I'll have to show y'all when Shannon's here, because it's Shannon's bag I made for her, but there's a video on my other channel with it. But the sewing workshop is going to be our project bag with a view. And what that means is it's one of those clear vinyl bags, and we're going to make it from start to finish. You're going to install a zipper. You're going to do bias binding. Not bias. We're going to do binding. We're going to do this cool install of the vinyl that I kind of came up with, this kind of double layer channel situation. And you're going to have a project bag. So if you have not sewn in years and you want to sew, this is a good one, because you're making a project you can use in your paper crafting too, because it's big enough for 12 by 12. It's big enough for whatever projects you want to do. And it'll have a handle. It's super cool. And your kit will be included. You'll need to bring a sewing machine and your scissors. And if you use a rotary blade or, stuff like that you like to sew with. And all of this is for Craft-A-CROPolis, okay? So all of it's over on the event site, but it's finally up. We've been working on it. The girls and I had a meeting on Monday. The first meeting at our new house, right? We're not moved in, but I said, y'all know what, girls? It's quiet over there. There's a big round table. Let's go sit there. So we did, and we got a lot done. And hopefully you'll see some of that soon in a vlog. I'm working on a vlog from the house and just some of the stuff that we've been doing. So there's that. What else did I need to tell them tonight? It was the classes. Cricut boot camp's available. We always do. Who's that? BJ. Everybody that comes and sews brings their machine. Most of the people who come and sew have a traveling machine. It's not uncommon to travel with your sewing machine. A lot of people do it. So in the past, if they haven't brought a machine, we've been able to get rental machines for them, but I'm not going to have that because Penny will be using those at her retreat this time. Her retreat ended the same. Y'all remember we thought we lost our April dates, and she scheduled her retreat and we ended up on top of each other. So, I'm super excited. I think there's going to be great workshops, great things for us to do. I'm excited to teach a sewing class in person. Also, let me say this. If you're local, maybe you're watching us on Facebook, you do not have to come to the entire event. You can a la carte it. You might say, I only want to come take a class, or I only want to come take a workshop. We've got several people just coming for the Make It Go round. I want to say Shannon told me she's got a couple people that have signed up to come do the Make It Go round, just to do a little afternoon of crafting. So you don't have to come for the whole event. You can do whichever one you want to do.
That special price, Miss Susan, is with the new Hampton Inn here in Clanton. They are doing a $115 per night rate for the made-its that are coming into town for Craft-A-CROPolis.
Okay, hang on. I think Heidi gets 500 gold stars, and I'll tell you why in a second. I was waiting to see who would be the first one to ask me about the new Cricut release that happened today. And Heidi, I think, was the first one. 500 gold stars, Heidi, because you're the one who did it. I did see the new Cricut release, and I have opinions. I don't know if I'm going to share. Here's what I'm going to tell you. They're not machines I need. Like, it doesn't mean it might not be a machine you're looking for, but the new machines are not something I need. But because I have all those capabilities currently in my machines, but I understand they're going to release machines like, they're going to release machines like that in the future. And maybe if one of mine stops working, I would replace it with one of those. But at this point, it wasn't there's nothing different enough that I don't currently have the ability to do, which I think is a fair statement to say. So, now I say all of this to say this to you guys. At some point in time when you're all going to be like, you need this one, or you should think about this one. And I might, based on what we find out about it. But right now, I don't think I'm gonna buy a new machine. And I don't feel bad. Like, I feel good about it. Like, I have one that prints and cuts. I have one that writes. I have one that scores. I think I have what I need in my stash. And probably a lot of people will feel that way too, because the machines just weren't that different. And let me say this too. I love that Cricut brings out new stuff, even if I don't buy it. I just like when there's new stuff out there. I just like to see it, right? But sometimes I don't need it. What I did need new was this. Have y'all seen these before? Okay, I got to tell y'all something funny, because I like funny stories, and I know you do too. Do you remember when I had to do the live stream from my house? I think I was sick. Yeah. And yes. It was after COVID, when we had COVID this last time. And I was streaming.
You hadn't told nobody that we had COVID.
Oh, well, we did. We were sick. So we were at the house, and I was crafting. And if you remember, I didn't have a regular craft mat. So I went downstairs and I got my Caterpillar glow mat from my sewing room and used it on the show. And since then, you guys, so many of you bought them. Listen to this. It's so funny. So many of you started buying them that the company reached out to me and said, hey, Maymay, can we send you the new model? Because what you're using, we don't even sell anymore. Which I thought was so funny. And I'm like, yeah, you can send me the new model. My other one's just fine, and it's at home, and I'll continue to use it. But now I have one for the paper crafting room. And a couple of things that I didn't know that I do know now. So this is kind of cool. Let me show you. So what you're looking at here, this is the self-healing mat. By the way, I'm going to put the link to, Tim has put the link in right here. And we also have a coupon code. And I want to say it's, there it is. Maymay Helms, all capitals, for 15% off. That's right.
And I want to say this, if you're watching on Facebook, we're glad to have you with us through the miracle of technology. We're able to broadcast live on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, welcome in. We are honored that you chose to hang out with us tonight. We're going to have a good time together.
I did not plan to show this tonight. It just came yesterday when I was off, and I got to open it this morning. And to be honest with you, I really just want to peel this, but I didn't want to peel it till y'all were with me. Like, I want to peel this off. And Shannon's like, you haven't peeled that yet. I said, yeah, I know I want to, but don't you think I have to do it on camera? And she said, I think you do. I think you do. So I've been wanting to peel this. So we're going to peel the protective cover. Remove me. Let me grab it. Here it comes. I love this part. Don't y'all love this part? See, this is how much I love y'all. I would not do this till you were with me. Y'all know how much that means I love y'all. For those that like ASMR, there's that. So this is the Caterpillar Glow Premium. Now, this is not the largest one they've got. They've got a huge one. And I would like to have that one too. Like, I really like this thing, especially my old eyes. Okay, let me show you what this guy does. This one, what's different about this one than the one I had before, which they don't even make anymore, is this one is rechargeable. So I'm cordless. That one I had to plug in and I couldn't unplug it or it would go off. This one is rechargeable. So I love that. Now listen, this is a lighted board and I'm fixing to touch that button. And when I do, this is going to light up. So if you're light sensitive, I want you to look away. Okay. Watch this. And it takes a minute for camera to grab on. See that? And then it's got multiple light settings. So you can do, I think it's 4 different settings. That's the 3rd one. Here's the 4th one, which I love this setting. It's so good on the eyes. And then you turn it off. Now, like I said, this one is cordless. I can take this anywhere. And what I like about it, Shannon and I were talking, I'm like, wouldn't this be good for crops? Because you could literally go sit at somebody else's table and take your whole cutting board with you like this and have your light and everything. I think that'd be neat. Now, this piece is the self-healing mat. Okay. It is it's the dual grip self-healing. What I love about it is it has a little bit of a grip. Not really, but it kind of does. Like it's not sticky in any way, but you can see when I put this onto the glass, it doesn't move. See how it stays on the glass?
Yeah,
I
you're
love
shaking
that.
the whole table.
I am. I love that. And then when you put something on it, like if you put cardstock on it, it sits, and I love that. Now I can make it move, but for the most part, it sits. It's not sticky. Okay. Now, you know the other thing I love? And I don't have mine in here. Doggone it. Look at this. Ready? She magnet. Y'all see it? She magnet. You know why that's important? If you have a Misty Light, I never can get that name right. If you have a Misty Light, you could use it with this. The Stampin' Misty Light and the light. The other thing is, even with the self-healing mat on, I'm fixing to turn the light on, even with the self-healing mat, the light still comes on. You can just touch. It's just kind of, it recognizes that your finger is there, and we can magnet down. Now, I will tell you this. Outside of this, let me slide this over so you can see. See how there's like a label side here? There is not a magnet here, but as soon as it gets, do you see it move? See how it gripped? As soon as it gets here, and you can tell, did you see that? You can tell that there are spaces that magnet better than others. Like you can tell there's metal running through and also skipping. You'll be able to tell that. So you're going to have to get used to where they actually grip. And by the way, this is through this mat. Look how thick this mat is. So that magnet goes through this mat. Isn't that crazy? I think it is.
And you guys will see that Tamitha has posted the link where you can purchase this. If you purchase it using that affiliate link, Maymay does make a small commission for you doing that. So I want to make you aware of that.
Look at this guy. You ready? I didn't take the feet off. There's the little feet. Get ready for this. These little feet come off. Okay. These are like for travel or for it being shipped to you. This is glass. It is tempered glass. It has little rubber feet, not rubber. What are those feet? They're like acrylic, I think. It has little feet on it. It doesn't slide around on your Caterpillar, and it's tempered. Okay. I brought with me this about it. This one's glass. Okay. And I will show you because I know you want to know. They're not as strong, silicone feet. The magnet is not as strong as through the self-healing mat or without it. Okay. But the magnet still, it's in there. This guy says, to use the Caterpillar Glow tempered glass mat on a glow light board, place the glow on a dry flat surface. So I have the glow on a dry flat surface, and then I put this here. There are not any glues, paints, ink, solvents, or similar that can damage this surface. Go nuts, right? Avoid using a rotary cutter on the surface of the glass. Now listen, while it's unlikely to damage the surface, it certainly can dull your rotary blade. I believe you could scratch the surface. I wouldn't use any blades on the glass. I don't even use that on my glass mat if I can keep from it. Most glues, paints, inks, or solvents can be removed with soap and hot water, or carefully use a flat razor blade to remove hardened glue. The grid is not on the top, so this is just a sheet of glass that you're feeling. Supervision is recommended when using near children. It is glass after all. Do not leave children unattended with this. It is glass.
Are you aware whether they sell this in a package deal all the pieces
I
together,
want to
or
say,
do you have to buy them individually?
I want to say that my self-healing mat and this came in one package. I think they came together. I cannot promise you that because they might have opened the box and put it in. I really don't know because it was shipped to me, but it's all on the website. It's real easy to understand. Okay. Also, the glass itself is impervious to heat. However, using irons on the surface of the glass for too long can result in heat transferring into the layer underneath the glass, which is the light board, and you don't want to do that. Okay. So even though you can use an iron on this tempered glass, you want to be careful not to overheat it so that it goes through to your glow board on the bottom. Okay. And it gives you all the instructions about using an iron. Now you're like, why would we use an iron? This is really for sewists. They really lean into the sewing world with this. They really do a lot of like fabric and rotary cutting and placing of different items on here so you can see. But I'm like, we need the light too. I'm like, it makes sense for paper crafting. Also, on the website, I don't have this, but I plan to have it soon. They make a spinny board, a spinny self-healing mat that sits on your glow mat and you can see through it just like the other one and you can spin it.
Interesting.
Like I love to spin my stuff, right? With my little thing I've got. That one is so you can spin your project, and it's really for spinning your quilt blocks because we spin them to square them up. But anyway, so I wanted to show y'all this. They sent it to me today. I'm so grateful to the folks at Caterpillar. This thing is absolutely incredible. And I think we're going to use it tonight because I got to show you something else. I think my projects look better on it. I think my projects look better on it. Speaking of tonight's project.
Go on, girl.
I'm so excited about tonight's project. I'm so stinking excited. Look, you guys. Do you remember... I'm sorry, I'm in a good mood and y'all just going to have to deal with me tonight. You got to deal with me. Remember this? Look how good stuff looks on this lighted mat. Just look at that. What size is this? I'm so glad you asked. This goes to 12 and 16.
I think it's 12 by 18.
Well, this part right here is 12 by 16 and a half, but that's not the mat itself. So it's going to be tiny bit bigger than that. You want to go get the box out of the front room so we can tell them exactly which one I got? It's in Sylvia's spot up there. Vince will get the box and we'll know for sure. Y'all remember this? Okay. This is a Hexagon box that opens like this. Okay. And this is from Craft Treat. You get 2 in this package. I had a brainchild. Okay. I was like, could we turn that into a bunny for Easter? And we're going to do it. Watch this. So in the package we're going to like prep assemble one. And then we're going to, through the magic of television, go to the one that I've got almost assembled so we can move on. So here's in the package. You'll need 2 of these. Okay. And I want you to see this. These are scored. Do you see how they have score lines in there? Those score lines are going to be what helps us put this guy together. We're going to attach this one to the score lines. So you're just going to glue. And listen, everybody listen. If you're within the sound of my voice, I'm fixing to give you a new glue tip that has changed my world. It's not an actual tip. It's a tip, like a Tip Tuesday kind of tip that has changed my world. And you're going to love it too, I think. I think you're all going to love it. Okay. So if you were listening, I wanted you to hear me. We're fixing to show you the tip. Your glue. I learned this just recently, which is ridiculous, but I just learned it. When you're going to apply glue, watch this. Do you know how when we go to glue something like this together, when we go to glue these mats together and we have this tiny little space, and we never can move it because our glue works so fast. Like we glue up the back of our card, we stick it down and it sticks instantly. I'm fixing to fix that for you. Okay, so the Caterpillar Glow glass mat is sold separately, and mine is 12 by 16 and a half, the A3 size. And this is the big box that this came in, and this one is, where's the size? 12 by 16 and a half for the glow. It has a 13 by 9 footprint, but a 12 by 16 and a half glow spot. And this one comes with, this is the Caterpillar Glow Premium rechargeable LED light board for crafting, quilting, and sewing. And this one has the new dual self-healing cutting mat included. I hope that helped. Tamitha, that size again was 13 by 9 for the whole mat itself. All right, you ready for my tip? It's a game changer. If you were in my class, if you were in Hip to Be Square, you know. Watch this. This is what I'm going to glue down right here. Normally, I would run my glue, run my glue, run my glue, run my glue, do a little X in the middle and do that, right? Not today. Watch this. I'm going to do a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, here, and here. What happens with these dots is it gives me time to move things into place, okay? Instead of doing those thin lines, I do these little dots. I place this down, and I want to show you this. Watch how much time I can move, and look how much I can move it. Look at that. It's almost like I put little wheels on it, and it gives me time to get this into place. Now, you're going to be like, Maymay, this is silly. No, listen. In our class the other day, I asked, because I said, I'm not sharing this with the public until y'all tell me this is a good tip. So they all started using the tip while we were crafting, and it really does change the game. And I'm going to show you in a minute how it does, because it really does change the game. It really makes it where you have time to get stuff into place. See, Lori was in class. Great tip, right? I've been using it ever since, and I love it. Okay, so we made this long piece. Now we need to assemble the little hexy boxes, okay? So if I go back to the picture, each one of these is this little pointy box, okay? So we need to assemble it, and they're so easy. Watch this. I'm going to fold my sides up and crease them. I want to hear back from y'all about that tip. We need a name for it. We need a name for that tip so y'all can say, I tried the whatever that tip is. It's amazing to me that sometimes you've been doing something so long and all of the sudden, Carrie just received her Caterpillar Glow board. You're going to love it. It's so cool. All right, watch this. You just do all your score marks. They're already in the packaging, right? You don't have to do, I'm literally just assembling this package. I didn't have to do anything. Dot, dot, and not a lot. Okay, it's the dot, dot, and not a lot. So the dot, dot trick. Okay, so again, in your package, these are already done like this. We just get started folding and creasing. We need to fold our sides up. I always forget one of the score lines, always. And then what you're going to do, this is a little bit odd. You'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. This piece with the flap does not get glued down. This piece gets glued into place. Okay, so your box stays open right here. Now, over here, I'm going to do my line of glue. And the reason is I need this to stay shut. And I would use sticky tape for this. I think sticky tape is a better option. All right, so you glue this guy down, and we'll hold him for a second. You glue him into place. And that is a hexie box. That's all we have to do. We didn't have to do any measuring or anything because our kit comes ready, set, and go for us, which I love. Let me move that back into place. Miss Polly, thank you so much for sending us a package. I put a note on the door that they need to come to the door we left open for them, but I don't know if they will. I don't know what they'll do. Okay, so there's our first little hexie box done. Okay, I want you to imagine that we just did all of them. And what happens is you then come to your piece, okay? You skip one, and then you apply one to each other space, to every other space, okay? Now, you just want to make sure, let me see. There's a video, by the way. You don't have to listen to me. I don't want y'all to see this one yet. That's why I'm waiting. When you do it, you just want to make sure that you put your little flaps facing up, because these tuck in like this, okay? You want them facing up, and you want it to start like that. So here's the flap we're going to close with, and we're going to have this one start right here, and we're just going to glue these on. So this is a place I can do my dot, dot trick. Dot, 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 not a lot. I can't see because it's on the white, but we can pretend. So I'm gluing this down into place. I need to not pretend because I do want to make these. I think they're so cute. And you just glue it between those scored lines. Okay. Now, you do that all the way down. You'd apply one of these hexie boxes all the way down, and you end up with something that looks similar to this, but I have cardstock on mine already. Okay. So this is what you were looking at the top. That's the flat spot. And then each one of these is a little hexie box, and they open and close. Okay. So there's how they open and close. Now, they can all hold a little treat or something. Let me get that back in there. Go back in. There we go. They can all hold a little treat. I got to show y'all something so amazing. Okay. See these little triangles on the side? They're so cute. This is this cute pink gingham. In your packaging, you get this template for that. Okay. So look for this in your packaging. And all I did was lay this on a piece of cardstock. I got to show y'all the trick because this is so easy. Let me do it on pink because I'm going to need more in a minute anyway because I want to finish that box too. I dropped this on the ground, so it ain't perfect, but that's okay. So what I did was I lined this up. I lined this up on my page like so. Took my pencil, traced, and you can trace it on the back because you're going to glue it down, okay? Then I just ran my point down, did it again, ran it down, just lining them up next to each other, did it again, so on and so on. Let me finish this sheet out. I don't want to waste it because I want to finish that bunny too. Oh, did I say bunny? I gave y'all an insider secret. Gave y'all an insider secret. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Okay, then what I did was I took it to my trimmer. Here's my trimmer. Then line this up with your points. Slice it. And I didn't have time to do this with the trimmer. I was trying to be a lot quicker. Then what I did was took some scissors, okay, and just slice, slice, slice. Isn't this a good tip? You're getting them all, you get them all done so fast. You have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of them. It's pretty quick to do, honestly. So if you want to make a bunch, because they're so affordable, you really could. Okay, so what you end up with is you don't want this piece and you don't want this piece. You don't need these, but you need all your little triangles, okay? And those, you use the dot message. You do the dot method. The dot method, and you glue them on. That's what I did. And I was able to put everything into place. Now, inside here, these pieces are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I just cut a little square for every one. Now watch this. On the back, it's brown. Why do you think it's brown? We're going to roll it up. I put a little Velcro right here, which I recommend. If you're going to give this in the way I think it, what I want to do with it, that's the way to go. Now, this, here's what happened. I had this in my head. I'm like, what could I do with this to make it different? And I had a lot of ideas. I was like, I can make a lid to go on top, make it look like a little gift box. When you open it up, it all opens out. Then I was like, oh, it's kind of round. What if we put like a little nose and some bunny ears right here? And then I went, wait a minute. What if it could sit up and be like a full-size bunny sitting here, right? So that's what I'm going to attempt to do tonight. I've not done it. It may look weird, but I want to show you. I think this is cool.
Them wheels have been spinning all day, y'all.
I was doing research. I was doing all kinds of stuff. So this is going to be his face, okay? This one right here, the one that opens. So I've got him colored brown, and I got to show you what I did. I went to my dies, and I found some pieces, and I'm going to show you what all we're going to use, okay? I found...
Shirley, next door to Maymay Made It is a dance studio.
They're jamming over there too.
It's because they're jamming over there in the dance studio.
Sometimes you can hear it, sometimes I can't. They are jamming. I found 2 dies. What does that look like?
Bunny ear.
That's right. This was perfect. And all I did to see if it would work is I just held it up, right? Just to see what it would look like. Then I went into my stash and I cut 2 browns and 2 pinks. And look at this pink cardstock. I want to say this is from Dress My Craft. I want to say this is from one of our kits. There it is. Look at that hollow graphic. Isn't that pretty? So that's going to go in the ears. Okay. And then we'll come back to the others. Let's go ahead and make the ears first. So we're going to glue these together. And here's where you're going to see the dot method work really good. Y'all will be able to make so many critters. Dot, 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 dot. Nobody said now you got your cootie shot, did they?
They did not.
I'm going to glue this guy down here. Not all the way to the bottom, but see, with that little dot method, I can wiggle this. A lot of times we can't. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I can wiggle this into place. It gives me just a little bit of playtime. That is the best tip I've had in years. I just discovered it. I was just like, I was able to move that because I was being lazy and I was just going dot, dot, dot. And I was like, I was able to move that. And this is plenty of glue. Plenty of glue. It flattens out on the inside. Circle, circle. I didn't say that part. All right. So this little guy here. So we have little ears. They're so cute. I love them so much. These are going to mount here on our bunny like so that when he's sitting, they stick up. Isn't that cute? I think I want him to go like that. I'm not going to mount anything yet. I want to prep everything first. Then I love when a little Easter bunny has buck teeth. It's my thing. I want a little buck tooth mouth. That's my favorite, right? So I punched a white heart that I'm going to turn upside down to go right here to be his nose, like to be his furry part. I'm going to add teeth in a minute. And then for his actual nose, I did this little pink heart to go right there to be his little nose. Isn't this adorable?
I like it.
It's going to be cute. We're going to add little tiny little black eyes, and I'm going to add whiskers, and I'm going to put his little buck teeth on. Okay. So let's cut him some little buck teeth. I'm sure I have a scrap of white. Yep. Right here. I'm just going to cut them from a scrap, and I'll show you what they're going to look like. So I had a piece of white laying here from prepping some stuff. All right. So I want his little teeth to be a little bit angled. I don't want them perfectly square. You know what I'm talking about? You could do two teeth and glue them. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do a little slice in the middle. And I'll bring this up and show y'all. Look at his little buck teeth down here. Aren't they cute? These I'm gonna glue to his little muzzle. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it.
You were on a roll tonight.
Stop it.
I haven't seen you this excited about a project in a long time. I like it.
Stop it. This is so funny. This is my kind of project. Oh, stop it. That's cute. Okay. So his little teeth. Look at him hanging off the edge. Let's go ahead and put his little nose on. I think I'm just going to go right here. Dot. Oops. And then just stick his little nose on. That might not have been enough glue.
Yeah, why are you not using your glue press? Are we sold out of them?
No. It's over there on the folio desk. I haven't moved it back over.
It's right there.
I've been using. No, that one's empty.
Oh, that's why.
I'm so lazy too.
Oh, yeah.
But I had this bottle fresh because I took it home with me, and I'm like, I'll use that fresh bottle. Are we sold out of it?
I have no idea. I just thought
either.
that might be why you weren't using it. Not that you just didn't want to walk over there and get it.
I got to grab something. Can you entertain the fans?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I can, but
I called them fans. They're your fans. Can you entertain your fans?
Is the short we did today up yet?
I have to refilm a clip.
Oh, goodness.
I accidentally had you in the background of one of the clips. Shannon came to me. She said Vince was in the background, so we got
a good one coming, y'all.
But it won't be for a while because we're pre-scheduled. Let me think. I think it'll be not.
Hey, what's the Friday deal tomorrow? When do we announce that?
This short that's coming will be not this Friday's, but next Friday's, I think, is when it might be next Wednesday.
Tam says we are sold out of the glue press.
The Friday deal tomorrow is Shannon's pick, but I can't say what it is. Yeah, I said it last week, didn't I? I said it early last week. It's Shannon's pick, and it's incredible. No, that's all I'm saying, because it's incredible.
Okay, so we don't say that till tomorrow.
No, it goes out tomorrow, but it's Shannon's pick this time, and it's a great pick. Remember what it is?
Cool beans. I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not. Oh, okay.
It's a great pick. If y'all don't know what he's talking about, be sure you're signed up for our text messages.
Timothy says it posts tomorrow morning.
Be sure you sign up because we've been doing staff picks of products and putting them on sale this month. And tomorrow's is Shannon's pick. And it's real good. Real good. It's kind of funny because it fits Shannon. You know, like it's It's kind of her. Because she said, this is what I need. I will have these all over my house. Y'all will see tomorrow. All right, I got some twine. Just some little black twine. And I think, I always like to with my whiskers, I like to tie little knots at the end. Which just takes a minute. I'm not really sure why I like to do that. And I don't really want them super big. I think that's all I want. Let me do this side. Oh, Timothy wanted me to remind you of this. If you cannot sign up for text on the website, try doing it on your phone. Some people I think are struggling. So try doing it on your phone. She said some people have made that happen. So all you do is just go to the website on your phone or click the link using your phone. And so you can get it that way. Susan says, I work till 1. Can I still get it? I don't know. It's going to depend on how quick it sells out. These Fabulous Friday things, we don't have a whole lot of them. We just try to do really good deals for you guys. And I think mine sold out really fast last time. My folios did. The short from the Cast of Friends was so funny. It was so funny. Did you see that one?
I did.
He's like, ah! That's how we feel when we get a new crafty friend. All right. See, I really could do that, but I don't think I can tie both sides of this thing. The last one sold out in 2 hours. Well, I think we have more of this. I can't promise that, can I? I don't know if we have more of this one or not. Sometimes we'll have a whole bunch more. Sometimes we won't have a whole bunch. Okay, that works. Is that you, I hope, and not a mouse?
That is me.
Don't need it to be a mouse. Let me tell you that. Does he need more than 2 on it? He does. He needs more than 2 on either side. Mm-hmm. Deanna, if you're not seeing the shorts, you can see them on YouTube or you can see them on Facebook. And they might go out on Instagram too. I think they do actually. Don't they, Tamitha? Always 3. I agree. I'm really trying to cheat this because I do not want to spend a bunch of time on this. I'm really going to cheat this. I don't want to. Do I want to glue everyone? Let's glue everyone. It ain't going to hurt nothing. The short one at the top, the long one in the middle, and the other one at the bottom. Something like that. And I'm going to put them here, which I don't think that's where they go, but forgive me. I don't think this is where I should put them. But I didn't plan this one out. This one was just in my head brainchild. I think I'm going to take his nose off and put it on top of here. That's what I need to do, isn't it? I need to put his little heart on top of his whiskers. Let's fix it. If you're going to do it right. Yep. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. My goodness. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to cut this little, I got a power mag on my scissors. I'm going to cut this little bit off back here that's showing because I don't want that to show. Okay, so this will be his nose. Oh my good gracious. Let's lay this out and we'll glue it down. And then we'll put his little eyes on. I cannot.
It's getting you, ain't it?
I cannot. He is adorable. Adorable. You have to have the hang off of the buck teeth. That they have to hang off, right?
Oh, yeah.
So cute. And then we got to do this. Ears on the top. Little pointy ears like that. No, and I'm going to do, I like on my little critters to have little close together eyes. I think they look super silly and funny like that. So I'm going to do little close together eyes right down here. Sometimes I just draw them on. I'm going to do a little test and see if I like them drawn on. I think I'll just draw them on, but let me do it with something that'll really show. I love to do little beady eyes. I think it makes them look a little derpy. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I might could do those closer down. Hold on. Another thing you can do for eyes, which really works well, and I might like this better, is take your crocodile and punch with one of these some black. That's another way to go too. What have I got here? This is like not black. It's kind of dark gray, but it'll work. Then tap those out. Did I only get one? Where'd my other one go?
The ears came from just some old oval dies that she had.
Yep.
And so I think they were old Dress My Craft dies, honestly.
I don't like how those turned out at all. I do like them bigger. I've got some black bling I could stick on them. I'm not a fan of googly eyes.
Deb, I talked to the trainer earlier this week, and he said she was doing really well. So hopefully we get to go see her. I guess we could go sometime next week if we have a chance to go.
I got an idea. I'm going to use this string for eyes. I like it. Add a little texture. You know?
Hey, what do we always say?
You do you, boo.
You. Some folks like googly eyes. Somebody even mentioned you could use pearls. Or if you Maymay, you can just use some more knotted up string.
I like it because it kind of matches the matteness of his whiskers. Oh, he's adorbs. He's adorbs. Okay, we got to let his eyes dry and we'll sit him aside. But he needs a tail, y'all. Don't he?
I mean, they do.
He needs a tail. Let me show you what we're doing for a tail. We're going to take a 1 3/4 inch scallop punch. And we're going to punch it several times. See? Like I did earlier. Punch it several times. Then.
So what's the box kit called? It's from who? You
get 2 in a package. It's the roll-up Hexagon box. 2 in the package. And I'm going to take this scallop punch and I'm going to fold it in half. And you probably already noticed that I made several of them. I'm going to glue these guys together. Fold it in half, made a bunch of them. And I'm just going to line them up together. And this is going to be his tail. I'm excited about this tail. I've been waiting to put it together.
When it's over with, ain't it?
Yeah, I've been waiting to put it together. And you stop wherever you want to stop. I just did a bunch. You could add feet, by the way, and I can show you how. You would take those oval punches and just make feet that lay underneath him so he literally could sit on the table. I'll show you that in a second. Let me see how puffy this one is before I add the other 2. Because I may not need them. That's pretty good. And it's a little heavy. I think I'll stop at that. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. So here's the deal. This is his head. I'm going to put his little puffy tail. I got to look at him here. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I love this so much.
Somebody said you could put the tail on a wobble.
I want it to glue down to his body. But you could do that. It would work. I just want it to be like this. Look at him from the side. I'm so in love with him. Here's what I was telling you. If you did his little feet, I didn't do feet, but you could do your little oval dies and y'all can't see it, but you could tuck them in like this and have little feet here and then do 2 off the side if you wanted him to go like that. He could be sitting, you know, he'd have feet out like that. You want me to do it and show you?
I can see it.
It won't take but a
I mean,
second.
but you do you if you want.
It won't take but a second. Let me show y'all. I want to see it too. Here's my pen. So cute.
Yeah, Mackie, isn't that the truth? How do you even come up with the idea to make a dadgum
I just
roll
saw
up
it today.
hexagon into a dang rabbit?
I just looked at it and went, that can be a rabbit. I don't know. It just happened today. And it was crazy to me because I was like, what could I do with this? Oh, that's not his color. Like, what could I do with this that's different? And there it went. The bunny just came to my brain. Where did I put that color scrap? I had that scrap laying here. I don't know what I did with that color scrap. I know I had some. Thomas was here and I was talking to him and doing it. And I don't know. Here's some. It might be laying there. But
some of
okay.
it fell in my chip. Well, let's see if this is the black's on the floor.
This is all right. This will do.
But it ain't under there.
What I think would be cute is making these for, like, if you do Easter baskets, how cute would this be sitting in the Easter basket with like jelly beans, a Cadbury egg, whatever their favorite candy is in each one of these. I just think that would be so stinking cute in there. I may make, you know, Joe gets an Easter basket. This may be Joe's. I think he'll think this is cool.
Well, at least we know Abby will think it's cool.
Yep, that's true. Joe still lives at home. He gets an Easter basket. That's how it works. If you live at home, you get one. Can I tell you how much I love this little scout? I really, really do. I have enjoyed it. This little guy he's so easy to move around. He don't weigh nothing. I can bring him to my desk and then put him up. I love this little. He's very easy to roll through. I even set my plates crooked there and it still got through. Isn't that adorable? I love this little guy. All right, I'm going to do 2 of the bigger ones, and I think I'm going to try the smaller ones for his back feet. Maybe. It didn't look as great as I wanted it to when I was like eyeballing it. When I say maybe, I mean if I can find, there it is on the magnet. Let's move that magnet. He's causing some trouble. There we go. Okay, and then here we go. If I knew I was going to do this, I could have cut 2 at a time, but I was kind of thinking, I don't know. I think these are too pointy.
Yeah.
I don't like the point for his little foot. I'm going to go back to this one. So let me cut 2 more of these. You know those magnets from My Sweet Petunia are called Power Mags? That's Maggie's nickname.
It's definitely powerful.
Make 3 for an advent calendar. That would be cute. Cute, cute. The thing is, they're pre-done. No one had to cut all that paper. That's the thing about, I know a lot of people tell me, like, not now so much because everybody makes kits nowadays, but back in the day when kits were new, everybody's like, isn't that cheating? Isn't that cheating? I was able to do all this because I didn't have to figure out the math for building one.
I can even remember when we started doing folios, people were like, oh, that's cheating. I want to build my own.
And that's the thing. But this.
And you still can.
When it's Easter time and you're kind of in a hurry, look at this. And we need to put little paws on their feet, but they go on the bottom. Remember that. You can put claws. So those on the back, maybe even further back. Well, they can't go any further back. On camera, it looks funny because his hiney goes over his feet, but in real life. And then these up in the front.
You kind of got them sticking out the back now.
Are they?
You bent that, but
I can't see back there. Are they still sticking out the back? That's right to the back, isn't it?
Well, I can't see because your hand's in the way. Yeah.
I don't know that I love that.
You can't see the front feet from on the camera.
Well, I was going to glue it on, but I don't know that I love it.
I don't think I would.
I don't think I want to glue it on. I think it's just cute. I think it's really cute, just like this. He looks like a bunny. He's got a hind end. He's so cute. Look at him from the side.
The question is, can it still open? Indeed, it can.
Indeed. Indeed. And I like using the Velcro instead of a magnet.
Dennis, it's just a matter of giving us a thumbs up. We call that vinying the video. So
the only thing I might have done different is I might have embossed the Grocer's Craft with like a texture, like a mild texture, you know, just to get, I might have embossed it in an embossing folder, but I'm in love with this guy. He's adorable. Now, the question is, what other animals could you do? Could you see a cow?
Someone said you could make it into a cake.
Oh, yeah, like this and do a cake like that. You could do a cow.
If it came in multiple sizes, you could do like different. You could do a wedding cake, you know, with different layers.
It's only this size, I think. I mean, at this point, they may do more. We could ask them.
But you can still stack them on top of one another and make a 2-layer cake. How about that?
The Velcro comes with, by the way, you get 2 of them. If your Velcro tears your project, I'll make a suggestion to you. Now, this cardstock's nice and sturdy. A suggestion is don't use a whole piece. Cut it in half or cut it in quarters and put less down, and it won't be such a problem. When you have so much to release, you kind of end up curling your cardstock. But like this one's super sturdy, so it's fine. But if you just cut if you'll cut that down into pieces. I love this so much. I love that. I love it.
It's very cute.
A snowman would be cute. I love it. It worked out well. So remember, you get 2. Oh, an elephant would be super cute. It does kind of look like an elephant.
You have to use the right color paper, though, for that.
What about a pumpkin pie? Or a apple pie? See the pie slices? And then you do this in smaller and put them up here. Like little meringue kisses on top. Yeah. You could do apple pie, cherry pie, whatever, and then put apple pie candy, pumpkin pie candy, cherry candy, lemon pie, lime. What's that? What's the key lime pie?
Put the lime in the...
Wouldn't that be so cute to do that? Make it a little pie? I love that. A snail would be cute. If they do, you could do a Christmas tree. You could make this an ornament for the tree. Like this is not too big to be an ornament on the tree. It'd be perfect for that. Peach pie. Love it. All right, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I thought it was so fun. Yeah, the little Cool Whips. You do this same thing with a smaller punch and you get little Cool Whips. Cease Candy makes truffles in those pie flavors. That'd be perfect inside here. Can you do a video comparing post-bound and ring-bound albums, like the pros and cons of each? Probably. I might could talk about that at Made It Society. I like the snail idea too. The other thing I was thinking is to tie a bow and put on his neck. Maybe we should. Maybe I should just use this one.
Someone asked earlier about the pre-work for the Made It Society. Have we sent that out yet?
Not yet. They will get it as soon as I got it.
As soon as you got it, okay.
You know me.
No, it ain't out yet.
As soon as I got it. Let's see. That's a cute one. So is that plaid one. Hold on. I like this little plaid one too. Do I like the plaid enough? No, I think I like that other one. Let's see what a bow looks like on him. Let's see. Trying to find the end. There it is. And let's do a bunny ear bow. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. A bunny ear bow. I can't talk and tie bows. I've told y'all this before. It's been a thing with me all of time. So you need to be talking.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to be quiet, so you concentrate on making a bow.
I can't talk and tie bows.
That's looking good, though.
This ribbon is gorgeous.
Are you just going to glue him down?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to go all the way around the box. It's just going to be
right here, like his little.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
This ribbon is beautiful. If y'all haven't picked this up, this is that American Crafts ribbon that came in the pink and white stack. It is beautiful ribbon. Beautiful. Probably should use a glue dot.
So if you have not done so yet, please subscribe to our channel and be a part of this great community. here at Maymay Magic. We encourage one another and support one another and share ideas with one another. And we'd just love to have you be a part of this community. And don't forget to Vinny the video. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, Bobby, this is my golf hair. It's for my hat. Makes things easier. Look at the bow. Come on. I love it. I love it. Okay, now, if you were not here Tuesday, I need that box if you can make that happen for me. If you were not here Tuesday, you might have missed the other Craft Treat products that I showed. So I'm going to show those to you, okay? And we got a new set of dies in. Y'all need to really see. I got to lay this down so this bow will dry. We got a new set of dies in. Y'all need to see. We'll look at him again at the end. So all the Craft Treat things that we got. Hey, the person who was asking me about pros and cons of postbound, the thing about the postbound, which you might really like, is that they can expand and they stay square like this as they expand, but they can only expand as many as your posts that you have, your expander posts. But with the 3-ring, you get what you get. You can't expand those. But I wouldn't even make this any bigger than a 3-ring one would be. I wouldn't try to go super, super big with them because then they kind of lose their stability. So that's one thing. If you want to be able to expand it, maybe you don't want this wide of an album, you want this wide of an album, you would be able to do that with one of these. That's one of the things. Also, I think it's easier nowadays to find the 3-ring binder one page protectors than these, although we have been able to source some of these. So that's been good too. So you have to think about that. Speaking of, we got this 8x8 album in. This is what we showed new Tuesday. I'll show you this real quick. And then I do have some new stuff for tonight. And we got this 12x12 white album that has a frame you can put a photo in. So we got those in too. Want to make sure y'all saw those. Okay. Let me put this here because that's for later. Let's go through what we have. Amber went through and I guess left me what was left because this is not everything we had the other night. So the Craft Treat Vintage Camera comes in craft, comes in black, and comes in ivory. This vintage camera, I totally want to make it. I'll probably have to do this on a video. I love this guy so much. What I really love is this little film strip folio. Isn't that adorable how it looks like film strip? And all that is inside. Just like you saw what I did, all of that is inside. So your instructions, there's videos on their channel that show you how to put them together. That's what I did. I watched it this afternoon and then I said, Shannon, this is so easy. Look, click, 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 click. And we put it together. So this one is the vintage camera. There's another camera option too. And y'all got to know how affordable these are. These come in, is it already listed? What are they? $15.98. And you get, now these in particular, you're getting one, but you get the case and the folio. Okay. So you can make one of those. Like the one I showed you first, the Hexagon box, you got 2 in a box. I turned this off. There we go. This one is the easel. I love this easel one because you can do a piece of art in here. This is the easel box folio. And this right here is one of those square frames. That's so cool. And look how the folio stands up like this. And it has these little tags to go in it. And this is the pre-cut base for an easel box, which houses a folio. And it is a corner pop-up folio with tags. And you can get it in black, craft, or white. And all you do is start decorating. These things are so amazing. They're so great. Then,
Linda, we received the new edition of the Caterpillar mat. And so Maymay was showing that earlier tonight and just used it in her video. She still has her regular glass mat.
Yeah, my glass mat's still here. I just wanted y'all to see this because they sent it to me and I love this thing. If you have a dark room or you have struggle seeing, this thing's really good. This is the frames assorted shapes. So this one comes with a square 5-inch, a rectangle 4x5, and a hexagon 5 1/4. These are frames that you can decorate and like put on your wall, give as a gift. See how that one's stacked up. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. And the instructions are inside for them. What I love about these is that they're hexagon, that hexagon one. You know, we certainly can do these with our punch board, but this hexagon, this is really cool. And those are white. This is the big hexie and little hexie. They both come in the pack. They're white. This is the single hexie, but you get 4 pieces. You get 2 of each of this one, Oh, that's right. I need to show y'all that. You get 2 of each of this piece. So there's 6 in here. You get 2 of each of this. So there's 4 in here. And you get 2 of each of this. So there's 8 in here. No, there's 4 in here because you get 4 pieces of this one. You get that one 4 times. And this guy, you get 6 times. So the other things are not here tonight, which means they must have sold out. She did not bring those back. Oh, wait. Nope.
We had a Shopify issue last Friday, and some people said they were still having some issue with it today, where it was not accepting people's address. It said we didn't ship to that address. But that's totally not true. So, but we hope that is now fixed.
Well, it was fixed. So Shopify had the issue, and it lasted 24 hours. That issue. They said they had it fixed. Then it happened again this week. So they're still glitching somewhat. We're also having a glitch on YouTube, but Tamitha thinks she got it fixed. There's just been glitches on stuff lately. Hey, this right here, so you can see this. This is a box, a shadow box book that houses this folio inside. Pre-cut base for frame boxes and the folio that goes inside. Okay. I forgot these are on the back. This is 3 of them. The black, the craft, and the white are all in here. And this is a Matchbox style box. See how this slides off? And this folio lives inside that box. I love that so much. This one, I watched them make it on their channel today. This is really neat. I don't want to cut all these hexagons out and do all this math and figuring this out. They do it for you. This guy folds all up and becomes this. It is so cute. All you do is add your decorator paper. And this is the squash album. Y'all seen these before, right? These go in, this comes down, and this closes. And it looks like that when it's all closed up. So there's that. And then I got a couple more from Craft Treat right here that I forgot about. Oh, I also have the shakers. I got to show y'all the shakers. They're really cool. This is an envelope box card, and this one is almost sold out. I'm pretty sure this one is. But this comes with the pre-cut base for making a box to hold the cards. There's 4 card bases in here and envelopes for this one. And it comes with bonus magnets. So there's a box that folds up for A2. This is A2, okay? This one is one of those cards where if you see that little handle right there, you pull that handle and you get this, and it's all the math is done for you. All the pieces are cut and scored for you. You just assemble, and you can make 4, and they come with the envelopes. These things are incredible. I love this kind of thing right here that I don't have to do the math for. I can just pull it out and make it. This one, you can make 4 double slider cards. See these little fingers right here where you pull this out, and this card slides out with double sides out here. I think this would be so cute to do the card front, like a photo and maybe a gift card over here, and have them slide out. And you can make 4 in this one package, and it comes with envelopes. I think those are incredible. Craft Treat is always doing really cool, innovative things. Then we got these, mostly because I just fell in love with them. And I think this is not all of them. I feel like there's another one that I don't have here. All right, let me see. We have the little flower pot, the little umbrella, the vase, the galoshes, which are my favorite, the mason jar, and it's the camera that I don't have. Let me see. Here it is. And the little camera. And let me show you what these do. You saw the shapes, okay? You open this up like so. And these are little shaker elements, and they're pre-done for you. So you have your acetate, which you probably can't hardly see. And you put that on, you put this here, and you glue those together, okay? So that's the barrier. Then you take these guys and glue them together, stacked up. You fill this with shaker things, glitter, little beads, whatever you want to fill it with. And then you put this on the back to seal it all together. And you have this really nice shaker element. These are great for scrapbooks, and they're all pre-cut for you. Isn't this amazing? And you have all the little, look how thick it gets. And I said the other day, and I still stand by it, maybe you don't want a shaker element. Maybe you want 3 cameras. Maybe you want a camera that's solid on the back. Maybe you want one that looks like this, and you do a cutout and put it into your page, whatever. So you don't have to make a shaker. You can use them all that way. And let me show you that again, since you saw that. The flower pot, the little umbrella is so cute. The vase, the galoshes or the boots, and then the mason jar that has flowers. Let's see if I can get that where y'all can see it. Look how cute this is. They're pretty thick. See it? There's your acetate in there. They're so cute. Love. All right. That is the craft treat stuff we got in stock. Put that back in there. Pick these all up. And then I want to show you the new thing that did not get shown Tuesday because it just got here. We had some of the pieces before, but we just got the rest of them. Look at this. This is new. This is the custom craft die from Long Fawn that is called Quilted Heart Border. This is the cutest border. I'm going to get this up close so you can see it. Look at this border. It just looks, okay. Y'all know what's going around right now, right? Everything right now, I have got ink in my finger. Everything around right now is 1980s, geese, quilt, ruffles. It's all coming back. Everything, if you were born in the 70s, everything your mama had in the 80s and 90s is coming back. And this reminded me of it so much. And I've got a stamp set coming up. I know that'll be cute with, so I went in and grabbed it. But y'all got to see these. Y'all not going to believe these. You're not going to believe them.
Yeah.
They are absolutely precious. I'm just going to sit them here. Look at these dies from Elizabeth Craft. They get better, by the way. Hold on. Look at these dogs. Are they not precious? Do you see your dog in there anywhere? Look at all the dies and all the little pieces that go with it. Look at their faces. Oh, my goodness. It gets better. There's the dogs. How about their outfits? Look at this dude. You can't tell him nothing. You can't tell him nothing. Look at the clothes that go with them. It's like paper dolls, y'all. So cute. And then look at this. That little guy in his dog bed with his doggy treats and his doggy diploma. Oh, we need that for Maggie when she comes home. Her doggy diploma. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It gets better. I think my favorite part is this. Look at this. And it's an album, you guys. It doesn't have to be an album. You can cut that off and just use the house. Look at the size of this. Let me put my ruler on it. I love these so much. Look at the size of this house. Let me turn this around where you can really read it. 6 inches on the roof. What a cute album this would be. So stinking cute. So you've already got your little binding here. You just use some little book rings or ribbon or whatever. I just love this so much. I don't think it has to be a doghouse either. Look, the house itself is here. There's the roof and here's the wood planks to do it. All of this stuff does not have to be a doghouse. The doghouse stuff is kind of extra. Like if you look, all of this, like the little puppy and this is all extra pieces. You don't have to make this a doghouse. I love these so much. I'm so glad we got them. We've been waiting. Some of them came in already, and I think Amber put them online, but we didn't show them. But we were waiting on the dogs. We didn't have the dogs yet. So those are now in stock. And that is our product for the week. Do we have more of these in stock? We ordered like all we could get. I don't know. I'll have to let Timothy tell me. Are they in stock? Before I go on about them again. Your dog failed basic training. Well, Bean didn't fail, but she didn't advance. She did the basics and she couldn't go any further. She is such a people pleaser that she couldn't
Yes, in stock.
Be disciplined. Like she would hide instead of, she didn't do well in the last stages. She did well in the easy stuff. Like she does what we want her to do.
Oh yeah.
But she didn't do well in like field training or whatever. Have y'all seen these? I have gone on and on about them. Surely y'all have all seen them by now. Surely you have. If you hadn't, I'll show you, but I have gone on and on about them. I think they're probably the coolest tool that we are ever brought out. I really do think that. I'm going to say that because I believe that. I'm going to lean into it. I believe it with my whole heart. Did y'all see my sweatshirt? Can I show y'all how cute this is? Look. Is that not the cutest sweatshirt ever? This is from Peach Country Theater. It's so adorable. Look how cute they are. The little peach and the, oh my gosh. So cute. And don't call me Shirley. I got you. These are the foam dots setters. And I know y'all know about them, and you'll see me using them in super soon in videos. You already saw me using them in class. Love these so stinking much. So those are in stock. That's what I got, sir.
That's
we
awesome.
never heard from the delivery driver.
Have not heard from the delivery
Polly,
driver.
if you're still on, did you get a notification? Did they try to deliver? Or I put a note on the door for them to come next door, which we left that door unlocked for them. You might want to go up there and look and see if there's a sticker on the door or something. I don't know. Maybe.
I'll look when we get through.
I can show you the black ones. What you have to do with the black ones, or what I'm going to do with the black ones, is a little bit different. I'm going to peel this excess piece off. And I was telling the people when I showed it the first time that I would save this excess piece because you can use it. You can cut it up. You just have to be able to get to the edges. Sit down. Thank you. I'm not going to peel all this off right now because I got to hold very carefully. But I wouldn't get rid of this. I wouldn't waste it. Because I would want to use it in the future. So then you pick it up. Because that's good sticky there. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't waste it. Then you place it down. And then you peel away. And you see it? It's in there. There it is. Isn't that just... I just love it.
It's the coolest thing. I'll just tell you.
I might just sit this right back down. Let it stay there till I need it. And then not have to deal with it like that. I love that. Where did you find a house? Oh. Our actual house, or does she mean the doghouse? What do you mean, Miss Susan? Clarify for me what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I ordered my dot setter yesterday and was notified today it's on the way. Yay, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You can use the setter on any dot that it fits, even the square ones. I showed that I did that in the, when I was testing it, and I've done it a couple of times. You can even use square ones in here and it still works. We did find our new house. It's here in Clanton. We didn't move out of Clanton. So it's still here in Clanton where we are living here. We haven't moved yet. We're still getting stuff ready. Oh, I got to put this guy up. I got him in my hand. I'd take him home with me because he's fun. Put him back up. All right. So
I say we get on out of here because we need to get home before this weather gets here.
I have a question. We do have weather coming. I have a question for y'all. If I wanted to move the live show time up an hour, how many of y'all would that mess up? I don't have any of their papers, Bobby. They're cute though, and they're good quality. They've sent me some before. How would y'all feel if we did 4:30 live shows instead of 5:30? I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm just asking. Yes, earlier, an hour earlier. How would that affect people? I know everybody, but I just want to get a feel for it. How many of you guys are here anyway? Like, how many of you are waiting or thinking about it at 4:30 anyway? You know what I'm saying? 4:30 for me would be 5:30 Eastern, 3:30 Mountain, and 2:30 Pacific. So it'd be afternoon there. Yeah, Terrence works all day.
Yeah, that was the thing I was concerned about.
Yeah. A lot of people, I'm seeing what you guys are saying. So I appreciate that. So keep telling me that. And then in the comments after the show, keep telling us and let us see. I may not even have to do it because once we move to the shop, it won't matter at all anyway, because we'll already be home, you know. But we were talking about the other day, everybody got done at work. It was 4:00 and we sat here for an hour and a half to go. And I'm like, do we need to sit here for an hour and a half before we do the live show? Like, we could just go. We could just do the live show, you know? And then that's why I said I wanted to ask y'all, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not telling you that's the change. It has not happened. Okay. I have not made that change. We just wanted to get a feel for it and see what y'all thought. All right. We're going to head out today. That's going to be it for us today. And as always, Vinny is going to end us with prayer tonight. There are lots of prayer requests. We have a few. We got some really good news today. I don't even know if we can share it because we didn't ask.
I don't know.
We better not, because they probably haven't yet either. So you all know we have 3 grandbabies coming. We know what they all are. We cannot share all of them yet. We'll share whenever they do, but we know what they all are now. So we're very excited to know that. And so we would ask you to be praying for them, as we have 3 daughter-in-laws all going through different parts of their labor. We have Taylor, who's like, okay, I'm done.
Let's get this over
She's
with.
like, we can do this. And then Sam's, who's kind of in the middle, and then Jenna, who is just really getting started good. So be praying for them. We'd appreciate it if you would. And there's just so many needs that we would love for you to be thinking about. So we do have some storms coming. I don't think they're expecting super bad ones tonight, just storms.
Yeah.
You don't know? Is it looking bad?
I mean, from what I'm seeing on radar, it does not look that bad, but you know, it's still just north of us right now, but it continues to move south.
Kelly says she has 2 coming. Both her daughters are pregnant. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right. You want to pray?
Yep. Let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thanks for this day. Thank you for the time that we could gather together as a community and just have good fellowship with one another. I thank you for the laughter, the joy that we experienced through the project tonight. I thank you for Maymay's excitement and just how refreshing it is to see somebody just get fired up about a project and just have so much fun doing it. And I thank you for that. And I pray, God, that excitement, that joy was contagious tonight, and that it helped other people get through what might have been a bad day. I thank you, God, for your love for us, and I pray that we will always show this community how much we love you and how much you love us and how much you love them, whether they know it yet or not. I pray, God, that you would bless those that have watched and just I thank you for them, for what they mean to us, every single one, and I pray your blessings on them. I ask all of this in your precious Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you. If the storm wasn't bad, we'd hang out and chat, but we really do want to get home before it gets too bad so we can get our dogs out before that happens. We love you. We hope you have a great night. And until next time, bye now.